Hey yo, West with it. It's your boy, Dangel Beats, and you are in tune with Why I Make Beats. Today, we're gonna stay out here in West LA, and I'm gonna go over here and meet with my man, Fat Pockets. He produced for Yo-Yo, and he also had a little friendly battle with me on our web series called West Los Scandalous that you can find on CuttyMackTV. But for now, since I didn't get the opportunity to meet this man, I'm gonna take this opportunity, I'm gonna shoot over here and I'm gonna meet with Mr. DJ Fat Pockets and find out why he made beats. Why I make beats. So let's go check him out and see why he makes beats.
This is DJ Fat Pockets. I'm here on Why I Make Beats.
For real, peace.
Now the next leg, I want to see your teamwork. There's a watch on display downtown in the Diamond District. I need you to get that during normal business hours. No pistols, no smash and grab, sun and shade. Straight finesse. This exercise is strictly for teamwork. No pistols, no smash and grab. Straight finesse. Lord have mercy. Where's the finesse in this? The art of misdirection. The skills.
Hey yo, it's your boy Dangel Beats, and you are here with Why I Make Beats. Today, I have the pleasure of sitting with your man DJ Fat Pockets. Say what's up to the fam.
How you guys doing? It's a pleasure.
Okay, so Mr. Pockets, let's go on and get right into it. Why do you make beats?
Why do I make beats? First of all, I love it. I mean, I've been doing it ever since Moby Dick was a goldfish. Shit, that's part of my life, man. You know, I first started off DJing. I was DJing like in the 4th grade, and then thanks to Elroy, DJ Elroy, and then from there I just took it to the next level. I met this white kid named Miles, and Miles taught me how to work a SB1200. And once I learned how to make snares and kicks, I never looked back. Yeah.
That's right. Well, from there, like, what equipment did you choose to acquire from the SP? Like, what all would you work with?
At that time, it was just the SP and 2 turntables.
Okay.
And then from there, I got a chance to travel to New York and learned the 950, Akai 950. And then I watched all them cats. They were actually using the SP1200 950 because they had more sampling time. And that basically blew my mind. I wanted one of those,
That's right.
which never got a chance to. So dealing with the whole crew, Jinx and everybody, I learned how to get more out of my SB1200.
Okay.
You know, with the 4 tracks, you know, 8 track.
So yeah, so what kind of mindset would you say you'd have to be in to make like a rock track?
A rock track? Actually, I would have to listen to like a rock, like Guns N' Roses or something, or you know, shit. I just have to dig in the crate, and then from there I just concentrate on, you know, shit. I need something hard. I need a guitar lick, a funky ass guitar lick. So I'll search for that first probably, and then just some dumb ass drums, you know, and just roll with it.
So you pretty much would go with like your own kind of feeling. You wouldn't go with like, I'm gonna try to make one for like Guns N' Roses or something like that. You would
Nah,
create your
I
own,
never do
your own
that.
feel, right?
It's always my feel. Whatever I feel, it's me. I'm not trying to duplicate nobody. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
So when you sit down and make one, right? Do you say, all right, I'm gonna make, say, if you're gonna make it a gangster track, right?
I'll look out my window.
I feel you on that. I feel you. But like, what's in your head, can you always bring out to the pattern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
And you play instruments?
Nah, I cheat.
Cheat. I guess we both do a little cheating sometimes.
I cheat, yeah.
I feel you. So tell me this. Being a West Coast producer, I've been to the East Coast and dealt with those producers. When it comes to like your regular environment, what would you say differs from what you would have to go through on a daily and be creative and what they might go through on a daily to be creative?
That's a good one. You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I said, I just do me. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when I used to travel to the East Coast, that shit was hard though. You know, they think drums is always. That was one of the issues I had. For example, I have a good friend. His name is Derek L.A. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He's actually one of the founders of the Roots, and he became our manager. We was in elementary school together, so we like brothers. So so one time I gave him beats, and he was playing it for everybody, but he kept telling me they would turn it down. I didn't understand the reason why, and he was telling me, he said, they keep saying it's the drums. So there's one particular time I just happened to be with him, and we go to Jay-Z's office, and it's Jay-Z and Dang, you know, whatever, and he played the beat. He played some tracks, and the first thing they said, it was the drums. And he turned around and looked at me and told me, I told you, right? And I was like, so I was like, nigga, let me get back to a drum machine so I can prove these cats wrong, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it was another thing too, was I was dealing with Andre Crouch, I think. It was somebody, but they said it took them like 5 years to get their drums to where they wanted it. And I was working at Studio 52 on Santa Monica. Man, that shit was banging so hard, man. Man, he was rattling my room. I was like, God damn. So I walked outside. He had his door open. I was like, man, what is he? Told me this story. He's like, man, I had problems with my drums. And I've been trying to create these drums and have them banging like this for the last 5 to 4 years. I was like, what? And it just rang my bell because I just left New York. And I was like, damn, I got to work on my drums, man. I mean, I might have threw you off the whole question, but
No,
I
you
mean,
good. You get it.
It was just a learning experience by me traveling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been to Atlanta too, but I got a chance to hang out with Eric Sermon and all them, and
Sweet.
you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't wait to get home to bring that shit to the house, you know. So, I mean, traveling was the best thing for me. So I got little bits and pieces of everybody's little, you know, culture.
That's right. I know what you mean. So, we're going through that. Would you say you have found your sound?
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, I still find it. You never stop, and you always trying to find that high. It's like being a crackhead. I've never been a crackhead. I just heard that they look for that first high, and I'm still looking for that first high, still to this very day. You know what I'm saying? After all these years, I'm still looking for that high.
Right. Okay, so like, what would you say was the most roughest point in your life that you still had to be creative? You needed to be creative no matter what.
Oh, I'll tell you. I had a story. a good friend of mine, my little brother, was had a deal with Mack 10 and them. So it was a rumor going around that Pockets Beats was whack.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? Because I was so into, at that time I was really into, what was Outkast's and them's crew?
Oh, the Goody Mob?
No, the producers.
Oh, the producers.
Organized noise. Yeah.
Organized noise.
Yeah, organized noise. So I was like tripping off of them. So I started changing my whole Pockets just on. I was changing my shit. So I was giving out them beats to them guys, and they just didn't understand it. So at the time I didn't know what I was putting myself into. Mm-hmm. But then when I got that response from somebody off the street saying that it's a rumor going around saying this, I was like, fuck that. I went, grabbed all my crates and set them in a room, locked my door. Phone was off. It was a job then. I was like, it's on the crack.
You put your head down.
Yeah, put my head down. I was hurt. But I learned a lot from that. Yeah.
That's right. I talked to a lot of cats about when do they actually know when to put their head down and get to it. You know, because there's a lot of producers out here, you know, they make beats on a daily, you know, from being full-fledged composers, you know, playing all types of instruments, as well as, you know, using loop samples and whatever it is.
Right.
But they're all over the place and don't know when to actually put their head down and really structure a project. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's when it comes to what's going on in the background.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
That's why I came with this here, because it's like, what's stopping some of them? Because we got a lot of hot producers out there that are getting nowhere.
I think the reason for that is because now, not only we're a little older, and the music world is totally different. I mean, there's music for everyone. Mm-hmm. You can't say anything is whack anymore. You know what I'm saying? You just do you. Like right now, I had to like back up and say, well, fuck it. You know, we got people that follow Bronson. You know, Booker Pone, Hitman, Priceless, my whole little crew, whatever, Madam Brown. And I was like, well, shit, they liked us, you know, what we was putting out, we should never change. So my music's never going to change. It's always going to be me. It's always going to be Pockets. Sometimes, right, what I was trying to get at, right now what we going through is, it's hard to find a young cat to rap on a Pockets track, you know what I'm saying? Because they look at it like it's outdated.
Right.
So basically, that's what I was trying to get at. Nothing's old unless you put a date on it.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You say this shit is 1992. Shit, they'll be like, damn, that's old as fuck. But it still rocks. Like I said, music don't never get old. It still rocks. Like what we do today, we still rock the oldies.
Right.
I play the oldies more than I play all this new shit anyhow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love the old jazz. I love, you know, Parliament. I still rock all that.
That's right.
So they never out, you know, it never played out. So I just feel like shit, if we stay true to ourselves, that music is never gonna go anywhere. So when you put your head down is when you can't find nobody to rap on your track. Like it's funny because I be passing my beats out to the old heads, right? And like right now I just passed out a beat to Squeak because I'm trying to do a Bronson project. But I always, when I start a project, it has to take somebody to trigger it off for me. Then I know where I'm heading, you know what I'm saying? So I just sent one to Squeak. I ain't gonna lie, you take it forever. So then the same beat I ended up sending it to Gonzo. That was 2 days ago. Gonzo laced it today. Sent it to me.
Gonzo.
He just sent it to me today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, thank you, Gonzo.
What's name from Naughty by Nature? What's
Trash.
his name? No, the DJ.
The
one brother who managed them.
Yeah,
What's his name? The
boy,
DJ for Naughty by Nature. KG.
KG, yeah, KG.
We talked to KG, yeah, somebody said, yeah, that was a producer, Bonnie Clyde. KG said, excuse me, fellas. Hold it right to pocket. Hey, man, how you do that? He's like, oh, fuck you, KG. You don't want to talk to us? That was funny that day. You see?
He couldn't figure out the drums for the pattern of the sample. He chopped it up. He reversed everything. So he was like, "Pop, you think you can figure this shit out?" He was in the kitchen, and he ran in. That's it, nigga. That's it. And then I was like, "Yeah, you gonna get credit for it." And then next thing you know, the album came out. I get credit for a shit called Outside Job or something.
Damn.
My shit was Pimp the System.
But I wasn't on that I would have been like, co-producer with him or whatever on Shrooms, but he gave me the whole producer credit on another song. Like, wow, for real? But it was whack to me though, but I'll take it.
All right, well, let's get into
Brian.
Quick little rundown. Exhibit, Yo-Yo.
Oh, Exhibit, Yo-Yo, Q, Dub, Mack 10. Did I say Exhibit? Exhibit, Gonzo, Bull Capone, Westside Connection,
And Pimp the System on the Westside Connection.
Binky Mack, Squeaky Rule. Who else?
RuPaul. That's funny.
All right, let's jump into first opportunity. What was your first big opportunity? Who was you with, and how did it occur?
It was Ice Cube. It was Bonnie and Clyde, Yo-Yo and Ice Cube. Damn, want me to tell you the whole story?
Break it down. Let's hear
This
about
shit
it.
was dope.
People don't
This
know
my,
these
this my
things.
favorite story, man. My
People don't
favorite
know
story
these
all the
things.
time.
Let's get it.
All right, look, I'm working at a job, right? So it was called Richland Security at the airport, right? So basically what we had to do is, they called them trolls. Anybody that didn't have a visa for the United States, we had to escort them to their flight and sit on them and wait. So, my boy Binky Mack, also a producer, well-known producer, a couple other people, Jermaine, he's a singer, Jermaine Scott. So the girl I was dating at the time, she kept telling me about her cousin, give out beats. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I should just make beats just for my car. Like, 808, boom, niggas back then. I had an Aphro band on D's. I had 4 speakers under each bench seat in the back of my car. So altogether, I had like 12 speakers. So I was subbing, right? So I was just making beats. At this time, I was just making beats for my van. So we'll be up in here, whatever, rapping and shit. So one day she was like, give me your CD so I give it to my cousin. I was like, man, who your cousin? You know what I'm saying? She was like, just give me your, boom. So I'm not knowing. So I never did. So she went ahead and took my CD anyhow, right? At that time it was cassette. For the people that don't know anything about that cassette. But yeah, cassette. So we ended up, she ended up taking it, whatever, and she invited me to a birthday party in Baldwin Hills. So I go to the birthday party, I see all these dudes dive in the pool with perms and shit. And I look, they all froze and looked at me. I had on Ohio State, a whole little outfit, Ohio State. I swear, the dude jumped in the pool and he froze in the middle of the air. And I said, oh, cuz. And dove in. I said, oh, what the fuck she got me at? What's about to happen to me? So she's like, come on, don't sweat them. I'm like, oh, girl, I'm about to leave. So we go in the kitchen. I see his birthday cake, Source Magazine, Cube's face. I was like, damn, we had Cube out? The fuck? And she was like, yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. My cousin is dating him. That's Kim. So I was like, what? Like, yeah. So he comes out and he asked me, you know, I like one of your tracks. How much you charge? And I said, at that time I didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, 5,000. Cause you know that's cute.
Right.
He go, nigga, who you think you are, Jinx or somebody? I said, no, but you know, I'm like, I'm stuck now. I don't know what to say. I'm stunned. Like, not only that, I'm starstruck. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a little conversation and shit. You know, the day went over, right? So I'm all excited. I go back to the job. So I'm telling the owner of my job. She was cool as hell, Linda. I tell her, I said, yeah, Cube was checking my beats out. You know what I'm saying? I said, shit, he gonna call me, and when he calls, I'm gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody like, nah, Pockets. Oh yeah, right. So back then, you know, we had pagers. So my pager going off, and every time it went off, I look at him like couldn't recognize the number. I would call. Like, damn. So probably about a month went by, I finally get this phone call. Nigga, I quit and walked right on out. But she was so cool. She said, if it doesn't work out, you can always come back. And then, sure enough, I went up to Echo Sounds and laced up my shit. A little nervous because I didn't know none of them dudes, you know what I'm saying? I'm new in the crew. Like, you know, Pooh was all hands down. Pooh accepted me and he showed me some shit, you know what I'm saying? And
That's right.
that was my dude. That was my mentor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jinx was over there working, but, you know, he was always, you know, like, nigga doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Thread, everybody was cool, man. We became real cool. And and then that's when I did Gangster Fairy Tales.
Huh.
Yeah, Gangster Fairy Tales, right?
Okay.
Gangster Fairy Tales. Then from there, I was like, man, I gotta get another project. So now me and Dub and Tunes, we straight, you know what I'm saying? We chopping up. It's 2 rooms at Echo. So the second room was over there, they was playing beats and shit. So I said, hey man, what y'all think about this? Remind you, we've been in the studio. We didn't come home till probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, this is all new to me now. My whole life is changing because this is a new lifestyle for me. So I I can't go to sleep because I'm trying to, you know, make more money. Fucking, you know, he giving out checks. I'm like, fuck that shit. All these niggas got 5, 4 tracks. I'm like, damn, I only got 1. I need at least 2 more at least, you know? So I'm digging. Put the needle on fucking Bernard Wright. Got to impeach the president. Put that shit together. Went to sleep with a smile on my face. Like, yeah, I got a couple of them they might pick out. So wake up the next day. We had to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Probably got like 2, 3 hours of sleep. So they playing beats. Like I said, we in the second room. So I go ahead and I said, check this out, y'all. Tell me what you think. And I played it. And, you know, Bonnie and Clyde, the beat. Boom, Bernard Wright, play. Boom, boom. So Tunes and Dub look and go, hey, nah, nigga. Turn that off. Put that on my record. Q come in the next room, go, who did that? We all looked at each other. You know me, I'm like, shit, nigga. So
Right.
Q, go get your shit, man. Come on. I said, all right, cool. All right, so we did Bonnie and Clyde, and honestly, if you listen to one of the little sample part, which is Michael Bivins, yeah. Michael Bivins and them, that was Tunes. Tunes actually put that on there. Keep it 100, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so they vocals real quick. So I have my best friend Black. He ended up becoming a director of the crew too, but he coached Black now, but Black. And he turned around and said, Pockets. I'm like, what? That's a hit. I was like, you think so? He was like, yeah. So, but they already had a game plan. Cube already had a game plan that you know, this is for Yo-Yo's project that we're gonna have. This is gonna be your single, which I think QD3 did. You know what I'm saying? QD3 did it. Lil Quincy. Yeah. So they had a single back then. That's when we had vinyl. You know what I'm saying? 12 inches.
Right.
And they ended up playing it on the Friday night show, DJ show. So the DJ flipped the motherfucker over, which Bonnie and Clyde was on the B side.
Boom.
And that shit took off. You know what I'm saying? And after that, so we thinking Black is over there writing for the video and all that. And Q was like, nah, we already spent money on the video. We're not doing a video for that. I was like, oh, man, I would have had that one. I would have been the man. But it didn't go out like that. I would have been the exactly what happened. But that opened the door. So once that happened and started playing, my boy, like I was telling you earlier, Derek L.A. Jackson, called me up and was like, yo, I think I can get you a deal. So we ended up flying around from New York to LA. I ended up signing to Motown. I got a production deal with Motown, and
Sweet.
shit, I was getting it in. And Michael Bivins was a good friend of mine through Todd Russell and my homies Jay Wells and everybody. And shit, Mike was always like, Pox, do this for me. So I did like some remixes for 702 and Subway. Subway. I did a remix for Subway. Yeah, a bonus track or something like that. Yeah. Shit was dope. So it opened doors for me, man. So
That's
Bonnie and Clyde, keep it 100.
So like, right before that deal cracked, like right before it all just busted wide open for you, and you had to be basically in a room with other producers, did you feel stressed, or did you feel like a superstar that just got put in the big
Oh,
game?
hell nah. I was stressing, man. Man, I wanted to, these dudes, like, their music was big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I looked at my shit like, this narrow ass, I'm understanding what music was about now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm around all these musicians and shit like that. But it was just, my shit wasn't big. You know what I'm saying? Like, one time I was in the studio with Jinx, right? And this motherfucker, man, they had to put an extension on the board. I never seen nothing like that. This nigga had so many samples. I was like, wow. So that's when I was like, man, this shit can go on forever. So then, I just started just accumulating some more samples, like, just making it big, little bits and pieces, just making it big. So, like I said, you never stop learning music, man. It never stops.
All right. So you mentioned that you took a break for a while. What made you take a break?
I got frustrated.
Frustrated.
Yeah, I got frustrated. Everybody started, like I said, I lived on Bronson, and our whole apartment building was filled with talent. And it just got to a point where a lot of people, they're grown, they're having kids, and they parents now, so they have responsibility. So it was kind of hard for me because usually, like I said, I make a beat. Like to this very day, I'll make a beat and take some acapella and put it on top so I can arrange the shit the way I want to put it. But by them being so close to me and fresh lyrics, I could just call them. They would come up. Either they would say, "Nah, I ain't rapping on that shit," or they'll just rap on it. Maybe they just rap on it just to please me, or they just doing it for practice. I don't know, but it was always there. So when that stopped, I got kind of frustrated. Like, why am I doing beats? Like, why? I mean, shit. Like Q, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get my connection. That's over with. I don't know, man. It was just, I put my head down. Yeah. I put my head down. It was hard.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's why we're here, because we want to know why we make beats. You feel what I'm saying? And
But hold on, though. But beats, I do it for therapy, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I get upset, frustrated, I take it out on the fucking drum. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is it's my life. It's who I talk to. If no one else want to listen, I know it will.
Okay. So you took that break, took some time, and now you're back. What's coming up for Fat Pockets?
Man, shit! Like I just said, I sent the track out to Gonzo. He hit me back today. It's kind of fire, but I got to hear it up close. And I mean, shit. I'm trying to put. I know people are waiting for us because like I said, I got my boys, Boo Capone and Hitman and everybody. I still got acapellas that people never even heard before. So I'm just gonna put it out. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got a fan base. If you don't like it, cool. Somebody else will.
Well, you got the right camp. You for sure got the right sound.
And plus, I got connections with everybody. Squeak, you know what I'm saying? All from the eye, I got Big Y and shit. If I want to, call King T, you know what I'm saying? Gangster. I mean, I could just do a roll
about
call.
Time to put your head down again.
You know what I'm saying?
About to get it.
Yeah, I could do a roll call.
Well,
So most likely that's what it look like I'm heading to. I had to call Gonzo. I haven't talked to that little cat in a minute, but he laced me, so I might as well just keep going.
All right.
It's a high, man. I can't explain it to you. It's just a high.
So you have it. Hey yo, it's about that time. Gotta check in with my co-host, yo, Aphro. See what's happening out there in the ATL.
What is going on? You already know what it is, bro. Coming to you live from the ATL. It's Yo Aphro. And I cannot believe I just did that. Okay.
West with it. Yo, Aphro. I hear you got one of our boys from the West Coast out that way. What'd he do?
I killed the MC. Word up. And he's not just an MC. He is a dope producer. And he's about to let us know exactly how he gets down and how he makes beats. I'm telling you, this is a brother that I've known for a long time. And I can't wait to talk to him and have him give you his story and how he does his thing. This is going to be hot, y'all. So you need to stay tuned. Why I make beats. Yo, Aphro. And this is where we at.
And I see you doing your thing. And what's up next on Hip Hop Dance Stories?
We got hip hop dance stories on YouTube every Sunday. CuttyMackTV. We not even playing, bro. Hip hop dance stories is gonna be here for a minute. We're on our 3rd season. I'm loving it. We've had some dope ass people. We've had MC Sham, Lord Finesse, Elder Sensei from the Artifacts. Bring it back, yo. We had Scoob Lover. We had Loose Joint. We had E Boogie. We had Lance Romance. You can edit that, Lance Romance. Yo, we had Kayam. We had Salima up in the spot. Yo, we even had C. Lynn, Carolyn Brown, not even playing, y'all. We were not playing. So check us out. Hip Hop Dance Stories is going to be coming to you every Sunday. CuttyMackTV, Hip Hop Dance Stories at 5 Eastern Standard Time. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but 5 Eastern Standard Time. Remember that right there. Remember that, Hip Hop Dance Stories. And that's what I'm talking about, straight up. And I'm Yo Aphro.
Hey, yo, Aphro. I'll catch you next week on Why I Make Beats. All right, so we're about to step over into the lab. We're going to check out DJ Fat Pocket's new tracks that he got coming up. And then, you know, until next time on Why I Make Beats.
Good job. That's a good job, fellas, man. Come on, man. That's a good job, man.
Great job. Great
I got a synonym for it.
Hey, look at that fucking chariot.
That's funny.
You ready with the first track?
Hold on. Very light.
This is all alumni here, huh? Everybody graduated from this program. Everybody graduated? Yeah. Graduated, right? Yeah. You alumni Fairfax. I graduated.
West LA, Dominguez Hills.
You know, man.
Dev promo and action.
They have the Funky Town Pros. Now you know why I make beats.
Boy.
Hey, yo! It's your boy Dangel Beats, and you back with Why I Make Beats.
Hold on.
Him not ready yet.
Yeah, my computer's tripping, man.
Closing, okay? Boo gonna be in your closing?
Yeah, you be in my
No.
closing. No. He finna do it. This is my closing. We in the lab now.
Yeah, go
do
for
it.
it. Run it.
Hey, yo! It's your boy Dangel Beats, and welcome back to Why I Make Beats. Yeah, we got down with DJ Fat Pockets today, so now we in the lab, and we about to check out some of his tracks. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Pockets. Yes, sir. Here we go. Freezing shit, huh? Volume up the record.
Big now. Back to the right. how we make beats with that vibe. Get that feeling going, you know what I mean?
Like that.
Yeah. That shit going right
That's the hard right there. Stop they fucking ears.
I don't know why it's bars and like this.
This shit hard. Yeah, that's hard.
Like that there.
Yeah, I told Airman we got to shout out to Airman. We have a teenage sensation, man. They're in the order doing 16, 17 years on the planet.
Yeah.
Cameraman.
He don't do the lead.
He don't do a reason.
He's special.
It's hard right here. I told Airman right there.
I can finish out the lab like
Hit the light again, Cutty Mack.
I can finish out the lab with my
Black the fuck out. My body didn't get to tell y'all the truth. So my black butter. This nigga black. I'm telling you, this nigga was worse than Dr. Dre. If he didn't eat, he would cuss you out. You out. We had to make this nigga record. That's what it was, but it made me better. Because all I would do was freestyle. That's all I would do.
Like a bohemian.
This is what ideas I got.
Mathematics like Protron. They wanna double cross my crew just like Exxon. Like the Glock, shoot a pig and it's Chevron. Blow up spots like Navy SEALs in Lebanon. Fuck the pieces, nigga, my thesis, lyrical flows, conceptual pieces be off the chain, off the hook. But guess what? I know trap, and you know I got the books, gotta get paid. Been doing this since the third grade. Pimpin', knocking bitches, nigga, thought you knew. Let me pop my collar, nigga, jack my slack. Let me smoke my weed, nigga, sip my yak. B's and C's, overseas, selling CDs, and the B's, Japanese, bitch, please. Yeah. We got it on lock though. Niggas running out of Roscoe's. Nigga on Dennis
I'm already
like
in the
Dennis.
episode on that.
This one, that's you.
It's my lighter.
Crazy dude, man. Love you, boy. Love you more.